Good evening everybody, welcome back. You're at Inglorious Fishing. My name's Danny. My boat is all repaired. If you guys didn't know, my boat came out the water for its 100-hour service, and within doing that they pressure cleaned the boat and I found a crack in the underneath. Just a little stress crack, so Mr. Smash Fishing came to my aid, sorted it out for me. Big shout out to Smash Fishing, and the boat's all ready. So we're back in the water. So the videos are going to be coming thick and fast now. Hope you're going to enjoy it today. We're just going to go out on the boat, maybe do a bit of rod fishing and a bit of lobster fishing, hopefully, if I can get the pots. So stay with us. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Let's see if we can get any crustaceans and some fish. So I've just stopped off here. I see a lot of seagulls working here, everyone. So what I'm going to do is just drop down the feathers and hopefully we can start hooking into a few fish. I'll just start going down with some feathers, seeing if there's anything that's playing. Lots of seagulls behind us. Whether there's anything down there, we will soon find out. Okay everyone, wow, there was no fish out there whatsoever, so we're going to get straight onto the pots. First pots are here. Don't know if we're going to get anything. They've been out for 2 weeks, so they've either been pulled or they've came out, one or the other. Let's see what we got. Okay, first string. So I say, I don't know what we're going to have in here. If anything, we've probably got nothing, but worth a check. I can see 1, 2, 3. I'm also missing one here, but I still can't find it, so it's high tide, so we've got no chance of finding that. See if we get anything in this string. Fingers crossed. Ah! This is the pot. I believe this may be the lost creel pot. Quite possibly. If so, this has been down here for about 6 weeks. If not longer. You beauty! Right everyone, we have got the creel pot back. Fantastic. I'm over the moon with that. We've got a few brown crabs, nothing shouting about. I'm just glad that we got the creel back. They fish the best. Right, that's beautiful. All we have in this first pot is small male brown crab. It's a female, probably be in size as well, but we're not going to keep that. Just a few spider crabs and a few more brown crabs, but I'm just over the moon to get that back, everyone. I thought it was lost. So we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to keep this pot on board for now because we're going to move it over there. I don't want it to get lost again, and hopefully we get something in the next string. Okay, that first creel pot is up on board. Second one's right here, so we might as well get straight onto it. Just gonna move that so it don't get tangled. Last thing you want is rope tangling when you're pulling pots, everybody. Please, please, please try and avoid tangles around your feet. Always have a system that you do it. My system is I always put the bobber at the front, that way it'll never get entangled with the string of rope. Now I don't know what this string is, haven't got a clue whether it's parlour pots or inkwells, but we will soon find out. Beautiful evening here, it's the calm before the storm. We have a big storm coming apparently, well not a big storm, but a little storm. Little for us anyway. But unfortunately Fishing Dorset Lives over here at the moment with JD. They may be going back this evening, not a very good trip for them. We haven't got a lot in there. Small spider crab I believe. It's not very good. First pot down. Just a small spider. I'll get that out shortly and give you a show of him. Not very good. I'm not expecting big things tonight, that's for sure. If any pots will have the lobsters, it'll be the krill pots the other side. Second pot I can see a small lobster. But it looks small, so I don't think it's going to be a keeper. We've got a small spider crab there, not very good. And our first crab pot. Spider crabs here, no good, get him gone. And in this second pot we have a lobster. I don't believe that lobster is going to be in size. It's probably going to be out by about 5mm I reckon, I guess. Between 3 and 4mm out. Lovely looking lobster though, check that out. That's the future right there. Let's get him back to his home, give him a little snack. Let's feed him a little snack if he wants one. Give him a little mackerel. There everyone, he's got his snack. Let's send him back. Right, let's get on to that next set. First string deployed. Just clean the buff so navigation can see it, marine traffic. Let's get on to the second one. Let's go. Beautiful evening lobster fishing. You cannot beat nights like this. The engine's running sweet. I want to say a big shout out to Offshore Power. Gone above and beyond for me, always do. I'm so glad that I moved with them. So shout out to Darren and the boys there at Offshore. You guys are fantastic. We've got a lobster in there, everyone. First pot lobster. That might be in size, that lobster, quite possibly. Let's see if we can get this second pot up. Problem is I've got another pot right next to it. I reckon we were tangled in that. Well, we're out of it now because the bobber's gone that way. There it goes. Second pot. Not so much. In fact, we got absolutely nothing in that one. So not very good in this one. I'll take you off the mount and give you a show of this lobster. Nice lobster there. Nice big lobster. There's no measure in that one. There's no eggs underneath. It's a nice female. Check that out. What a lovely, lovely lobster. He's going to be coming home with us, our first keeper. Fantastic. Let's give it a measure and just make sure it's going to be well in. So there's our first keeper. We're going to give it a measure now. The measurements here, the size limit is 87.5mm or 8.75 centimeters. So the gauge here is exactly 87.5 and you can see it's in by about 3mm. Fantastic, first keeper. We're happy with that. Nice female. Let's see if we can get some more. Now the next one is under, but we should just be able to get it. I managed to acquire it, you beauty. Let's see what this pot brings us, or strings should I say. All my strings are strings of 2. The reason that is because I've only got an electric winch, so I don't want the winch to struggle too much. Especially with just an outboard charging system. So that's why I only do strings of 2. Plus, if any get hunkered down, they're a lot easier to get out if there's just 2 rather than a string of 5 or 4, say. So that's my reason for doing it. It's a lot more rope and a lot more buffs, but it's worth it. Got 2 small lobsters. Want to make sure none of their claws are hanging out. See if the second pot's any better. It's flat calm now. Those nights are certainly drawing in fast though. I don't think we got anything in here. Nothing good in there. No goodies. In the second pot, we have 2 lobsters. Now, not big enough, I know, but still fantastic to see these 2 little lobsters. As I said earlier, this is the future. And as you can see, we've got many of little lobsters. So that's fantastic for my kids and my kids' kids, that they'll still be able to get these crustaceans. Hopefully, the octopus don't take over like it has been doing and not wreck it for us. Fantastic creatures. They're back now. Get this baited up, play it out. That'll be 4 strings done. Let's head over the other side and see if we can get any more. So that's the next string out. Let's head over the other side now. Play this creel out and pull those other creels. See what we got in this one. As you can see, it's starting to fade quite quick, the light. Nights are really drawing in. Got to make the most of it and get some reflectors on these bobbers so we can do them at night in the winter. It's not the creel pot. What is that? Is that a sea slug? Check that out. Well, I've never seen one of them. Never in my life. It's like a sea snail. Check that out, it's got a head and everything. What is that? Please put it in the comments. It's like a big foot of jello, but look, you can see his head and his antennae. What is that? Go away. Getting off a purple residue also, so let me know what that is. It looked like a sea slug or something like that. Very strange. Oh, here's something flapping. Whether it's a lobster or I think it's a lobster. I don't know if it's a big one, a small one, I can't see. Let's have a look. And that, I'll be surprised if that is not in size. That is in size by about 2 millimeters, everybody. Second lobster, another female. Fantastic, beautiful. Let's hopefully find this creel set. Because if anything's gonna have lobsters in, it'll be that. Let's go. Now I believe this should have a creel pot on. No, I have been wrong before. Hope you're enjoying the content, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button and that thumbs up. It is absolutely free. And if you're really feeling generous, give it a share on your social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You guys don't really know how much that really does help. It helps massively. Just going to turn the depth alarm off. We're below 20 foot. Oh, we're over it now, so it's shut itself off. Come on, you lobsters. Well, as I said, I have been wrong before. That was a inkwell. Now, I do believe the creel may be on the end of this, and then that pink one there should be the double creel. Fingers crossed. And it's the creel pot. We do have a lobster in there. Nothing in the inkwell. I'm gonna fit the deck light on, everybody, just so we got a bit of light in here. There we go, that's much better. So I can always also see what I'm doing. First pot. I have a shedded spider crab, very soft, already shed its shell. No good to know on that. So that goes. Bit of shell. That may be a keeper, that. Nice lobster. We're just going to check it now. He's got a deformed horn. We'll have to measure it the other way. And that's in by about 2 millimeters. About 2-3 millimeters. That's our third keeper. We're happy with that, everybody. We are happy with that. 3 keepers down. I'm going to bait this up. We're going to get onto that other creel set, and hopefully we can get some more. Clean the buff up, make it visible. Let's get that next set. So, next set. I believe this is going to be the creel double set. Let's see if we got any lobos in here. Well, I've seen a lobster, a big lobster in here, a wrasse, and a smaller lobster, I believe. Check those out in a minute, but that's a nice lobster. Can't hear no lobsters. Have a check of this first pot. I can't really see in it, everyone. Yeah, no lobsters. Just turn these revs down. What we have here is just 1, 2 small brown edible crabs. No good. Absolute waste of time, to be honest. The first pot, we'll just bait this up. Okay, first pot is baited. Second pot, we got a giant lobster in here. Big lobster. That's what you call a big lobster. It's a lovely lobster, that one. That's the biggest of the day. What an absolute beauty that is. Probably about 2 pound, 2.5 pound. Nice lobster. Right, that's definitely a keeper. I think we got another one in here, and a wrasse. So we got another lobster here. I'm just going to check it for size, and that one is out by about 3 millimeters. So it's his lucky day. He's going back that one goes. And I've also got a wrasse. Good, kept him in, otherwise he would have gone back. But that's going to be pot bait. We're going to bait this second creel up, blast it out, and we might go and see if we can pull another one. It is getting a bit dark, so we'll see. We might do one. If not, we'll head in. We will see. That's one string out. Let's get this other one out. Okay. Let's see if we can go and find one. Okay, first buff. Okay, I can't see anything because of that deck light. Right, we got one of my pots. Let's see how this one does. I know we definitely got a fish in that one. So we've got a wrasse and a spider crab in there by the looks of it. So we pulled that last string. All I had was a nice wrasse there. That's going to be used for pot bait for me, so we're going to keep that. And I'm not going to do no more in the dark. You're just going to cause an accident. So what we're going to do is play this one out, start making our way in. But I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. And the next place you'll see us is back on the mooring. So everyone, we're back into port now. 4 lovely lobsters. We had one being an absolute giant. Look at the size of that lobster. Those are the ones you want. Fantastic. The boat's back in the water. The crack's fixed. The engine's serviced. It's all back and go, baby. So next time you see us, we'll be turbot fishing, hopefully. See you next time. Woo! Lobster mania!